We had actually so much business then. Our little pastry corner just couldn't, come up with the demand. So I thought, okay, it's about time that I look around for a central kitchen, and that's how I actually started Miss B's Cakery. This is like another line I created. I'm very blessed to have been very successful with my work, my little cakery, and cakes that's been selling like hotcakes sometimes. I named it Happy Days in the Sun because I wanted to go back to nature, something very simple, it's like simple joys of nature, where we have already, we actually have around us already. But sometimes as a city person we forget. I basically took pictures of real flowers and I had it made with my workshop. For example, this is a poppy, and how we bend each petal and how we hand cut each petal. That's a lot of work. Plus you have, once when I work, I want to put everything there, and then I really have to feel. So it's basically like a floral arrangement that I'm thinking about, because it has to be in a cake form if I can fit the cake. So there will be a lot of leaves on different forms. Let's say, for example, this one, this color, the color tone is very different from this one. So I worked on a lot of the depth of colors, so it can really come alive, I want to take inspirations from everything that is from nature. The beetles, that's so pretty, dragonflies that we see in summer, and of course butterflies. And with Miss B's Cakery, our symbol are butterfly. So with butterfly, there's so many variations, but taking it all into context, and when you see the sun, everyone's happy. So that's why I just called it Happy Days in the Sun.
Cheesecake. It's since this hotel opening, the same recipe, even I change the outlook, but the recipe I keep the same. The guests like this cake so much. This cake is subject is a summer. I like the summer so much. This one I use the chocolate to make the whole chocolate, and then the carving. I use a carving knife to carving. And when I vacation, I always go to the different country, and I like to collect some seashell. And this time I use this one is for the reference.
By using the finest top-grade ingredient and following the original and authentic recipe of COVA Milan. When we make a cake, most processes are handmade, but with passion. Our best-selling cake like chocolate cake and fresh fruit cake, which named Dolce Frutto.
We have a few popular items, but if I had to single out one, it'd be our Amade chocolate bomb, which typically sells out almost every day. I think we have a few summer additions to our cake selection. I think our mango and coconut profiterole will probably be a very great seller throughout the summer. So we have our Pacific Place Cake Couture cake coming up. We have our body, the dress. What flowers do you guys think we should do? I think roses are not really appropriate. Something summery, something special, something wow. So our first step is taking our homemade gum paste and rolling it out. So now we start cutting the petals. Now it's time to shape the edge of the flower. So this will thin it out a bit more than the rest and give it a bit of a curve and lifelike texture. Now we'll leave it to dry for about 12 hours and then we can begin the coloring process. So again, with baking and everything, it's about using the best ingredients to get the best results. And that really goes in line with the theme couture as well, where it's just really quality craftsmanship here. So let's go ahead and just layer it up, get the 4 tiers going. We're going to have the frills going around of the 6 shades of purple. Okay, so that's going to go all the way down from there, and once we get the body to build up, it's going to look really good.